Hello everybody, this is Nasty here, giving you my take on Wick. This is developed by Hellbent Games. Appreciate the love for the code, so I can take a look at your game. And this game is a survival horror game. It kind of reminds me of Emily Wants to Play, but it's a little bit more expansive than that. Since it's outside, there's a little bit more to do. So there's a little bit more to this game than Emily Wants to Play. Not much more to it, but it's still really fun, and you're still probably gonna jump out of your pants when you when you jump scared. You know, the jump scares get you. This game is $9.99 or your regional equivalent on Xbox One. It's out now, like I said, and I'll go over the achievements a little bit, and I'll give you a little gameplay sample. And I'll give you, as I go through that, I'll give you my thoughts about the game. Alright, now the options, whenever I go the gamma, I always have mine at the fullest. I mean, you probably want to have it like here, but I always have it at the fullest, just because I think it's easier in games. I may be blind, I don't know, but I think it's easier in games where it's like if you turn it up the whole way, you can see a little bit extra. And controls sensitivity, audio, all that good stuff. I'm gonna turn the mass volume down, doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go. Get your credits, and here's your collectibles. This is what you're shooting for the achievements. Like, I'll go over that in a little bit. And when you start the game, you will start at, like Emily Wants to Play with. It's just like that. It's to survive every hour. You survive midnight to 1, which is like in game time. It's like, I don't know, like 10 minutes, something like that. And then you have to survive 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and then 5 to 5 a.m. hour. And each hour adds more ghosts as you go along. Midnight's the easiest, so let's start out there, and see right below where the pictures of the stuff. That's the stuff you have to find. There are guides online that you can utilize to find them, and it'll take you a bit because you have to kind of get familiar with the map. The map never changes; it's always the same. So once you get pretty familiar with the map, it's not too difficult to get them, but the only thing is, this game is, I'll say this a million times probably while I'm talking about it. This game is 80% luck, 20% skill for some of this stuff, because it's not really right how they spawn some of the stuff. Some of the ghosts spawn on top of you, and you can't get around that, and you die. And it kind of gets you really upset. It's not really fair. Alright, so let's do the midnight. This is what you'll start out with. All in all, it's a good game. I really enjoyed it. It's basically they're playing Wick. Like it says right there, you know, and it's basically this drop you off. Your friends drop you off in this like I don't know, locked off field or something.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
Oh, it's true.
And
a long time ago, the house burned down.
And you have to
inside, but their kids' bodies were never found.
Dun dun dun.
Guys, stop! You're creeping me out.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
I'm serious. Get a room.
Those kids used to play in these woods, but one by one, they disappeared.
People used to come up here and leave stuff in case the kids were still alive. Left candles burning, but the candles moved in the night.
Stop it!
Nobody would let their kids come up here after that.
Like that guy last year?
Like he didn't just skip town or something? Don't tell me you're buying this.
No. I know one of the kids he was with. They were up here playing Wick too.
For real?
You calm down.
What was that?
Someone's out there.
Can we go back now?
Quiet.
Please?
We're here. Don't take the blindfold off until we're gone. Good luck.
See you at AM. If you live.
Yeah, basically you just have to survive each hour. And like if you're for all the achievements, you know, you can look for the collectibles. Like I said, there's a maps and guides online that show you where each ones are where they're at. But like you kind of have to familiarize yourself with the map in order to get them. And you always want to pick up the candle. I don't really run unless I have to, because you can't run for very long. So, and you see the white flashes, like right there, there's white flashes going on. That's where the next candles are at. So you always want to kind of go towards them to get the next candle before your candle burns out, because the candles don't last forever. Now, like the midnight hour is not that hard because there's only like one ghost, I think. Oh, I switched something up in the options. I didn't mean to this time. Oh, what did I do? I inverted something. Oh, oh my god. I'll have to go back and fix that. But after this, I'll show you the level that I'm at right now, which I think is the hardest achievement in the game. It's the prequel level, where you have to actually take the collectibles and return them to where you found them, and it's just impossible. The way they did it makes it impossible. You can stand here, wait. It's not a good idea to just stand around. Oh, see. Now I gotta run. Come on, where's another candle at? Look for the white flashes in the distance. All right, and see, then when that bell tolls, that means you're just over I don't know, just over halfway through, or a little bit farther than that through the level. You know how much to go, but when that bell tolls, that means they get a little bit more feisty. I'll say that. But this is the midnight hour, like I said, and it's not too tough. Oh, see, that was bullshit. He spawned right on top of me. Like I said, like I didn't even see where he spawned, but he spawned right on top of me. And I was already running away from him. See, that's why I said there's no skill there, because I was running away from him already when he spawned. He basically spawned right on top of me. All right, now let me click over to the achievements real quick. Alright, here we go. See, that's the one I was gonna try. I was trying to get there. I was trying to get that one there. I almost had it. It's almost done with that. You just have to keep the candle lit for the whole time. Survive an hour. Just use matches. You don't even have to use matches. You could just let it be dark and get through it. Collect all drawings. That's not too tough. Like I said, there's guides online that show you where they're at. There's only like 5 or 6 drawings throughout the hours. There's like two in like midnight and 1 in each of the other hours. These are random events that occur. Look on trueachievements.com. There's good guides up for it. Bill Zuminati got good guides up for it. For some of these achievements, they're random. They're kind of tricky to get. I've got a few random of them, and I was like, how did I get that? How did I get that? You know, some of them you won't even like. Some of them you don't even know. Survival Aliens game. What's that mean? You know. See the stupid bird. That's in the prequel. I was talking about that earlier. How that's kind of rigged. The prequel is, but encounter Mary Weaver, explore Alice Pine Creek, collect. Let's collect all. That's all the items. You collect all the items. Survive the epilogue, and I'm in the last year, but complete the secret game. The secret game is pretty funny. And what is it? It's Wick butt. Yeah, Wick butt. You hear that a lot. And he's not too tough. That's not too tough. But getting to the secret game can be tricky. You have to do it in the midnight hours. You have to like click 9 buttons, and the buttons you can't really see, but there's pictures online of where you're supposed to go. Like I said, there's a map online. There's no map in game, but there's maps online that show you the map of the whole thing. So it makes it a lot easier. And like I said, this game is really cool. I really enjoyed it, playing through it, and that's my take on it. And I'd give it an 8 out of 10, to be honest, because I really enjoyed it. I mean, other than like I said, this game's 80% luck, 20% skill. That part kind of frustrates you at times, because you'll be doing so good, and then it's like, how did that ghost get me? You know, and it's not really fair. It's kind of unfair. You know, they need to tone that down or something. That's kind of BS. But that's the way it goes. Anyways, like I said, guys, this game is out right now on Xbox One for $9.99. Developed by Hellbent Games. Thanks for the code. And as always, I'm Nasty Master Daddy. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Twitter at NastyMasterXA. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Peace.